Stop confusing milligrams with milliliters when talking about testosterone. Now this is something that happens quite a lot, and I experienced this myself when I was new to TRT, is the private clinics will actually tell you just what milliliter to inject on your syringe when you start with them. But the thing is, when you get into more in-depth discussions about testosterone, it becomes a bit confusing because people will often ask, is this amount all right? And they'll say, I'm injecting 0.25 mil of testosterone twice a week. But that doesn't mean anything to a complete stranger who doesn't know what type of testosterone you're taking, as testosterone is obviously given out in different concentrations. So this vial of mine, for example, is 2,000 milligrams per 10 milliliter. It's a 10 milliliter vial, there's 2,000 milligrams in it. So it's dosed at 200 milligram per milliliter, which would mean 1 milliliter, a full syringe, would be 200 milligram. The confusion comes in because you can often get testosterone, cypionate, this is cypionate, dosed at 250 milligrams per milliliter. So there, if you started talking about milliliters, I'm dosing 0.25 milliliters, 0.5 milliliters. If there's quite a difference between a 200 milligram vial and a 250 milligram vial. There's also testosterone and amphate, which is a very similar ester and is usually dosed at 300 milligram per milliliter. So again, there's further confusion coming in when we're talking about milliliters versus milligrams. So when you are talking about testosterone usage, try and use milligrams to give more of an accurate idea of what dose you're taking. As talking about milliliters is only actually giving the idea of the amount of liquid you're injecting and not actually the amount of testosterone. I hope that makes sense, guys. Anyway, if you found that all helpful, or if you want me to talk more about this, drop a comment below. And as always, guys, don't forget to follow.